Well, this is a very sad morning for us here. I've heard people talk about what the hardest part of homesteading is. And now we've got to experience it firsthand. This morning we woke up to a loss. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. So this morning we made a pretty sad discovery, right? You go out just about every morning around 5 a.m., eh? Got your morning chores that you do. Chickens are the first thing, right?
Very first thing.
Because they usually let you know their displeasure at not having treats, right?
Yep.
And what'd you discover this morning?
One of my chickens was out and about as usual. The other one I didn't see. And usually, they're always together. So I checked inside their coop and she had died over the night.
And previously, we hadn't seen anything wrong with her, right?
No. The very first thing I checked was for any signs of some kind of predator getting in there. We're still in process of constructing that space, so it isn't fully secure. But there was no signs of any kind of struggle, attack, and there were at least no obvious signs that she was ill. And I even found an egg in the coop that she had laid before she died. So it's a little strange.
But the chickens are older. How long have we had them now?
We got them in the fall of 2011.
So about 8 years old. But yeah, I mean, people might be like, well, it's a chicken.
Why getting sentimental over a chicken?
But our chickens were never intended to eat our chickens or whatnot. The chickens that we got were mainly pet chickens.
The chickens were kind of special to us from the beginning. We got them when we were living in a small town in central Arizona. We got them as day-old chicks. We couldn't have roosters, being where we were in this sort of suburban type setting. Houses were all very close together, and we had this backyard that was probably close to 2,000 square feet.
It was very cool raising these chickens and getting to know them, and they each had their own personalities, and it was interesting watching them grow and develop and learn about them. The chickens were kind of our foray into this type of lifestyle. They were our gateway animal.
They really were. For us, that's what it was about. They were our introduction into homesteading, and they taught us a lot. Just observing them and really building a relationship with them, getting to know each one.
Our chicken, Tara, was the one that passed. An Americana mix. Tara, personality-wise, had to have been the most chickeny chicken, right?
Yes.
She was the most terrified. In fact, her intense fear of everything always kept the other chickens on alert, right?
But she had this kind of fierce look to her.
Oh yeah, she had a hawk-like appearance, didn't she? You would think she kind of looked like a badass. But every little thing scared this chicken.
And really beautiful plumage.
One of the bigger chickens that we've had, maybe third biggest, but definitely one of them. Definitely one of the most scared. Now we're down to one chicken left.
Which puts us in a little predicament because I don't feel like chickens should be alone.
Yeah.
They need a flock.
What happens now that we're down to one?
My intentions were to maybe get another flock of chickens and maybe integrate the two into the other ones so that we weren't left with a single chicken.
That's part of the lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
It never
Never seems to go as planned. So I don't know what to do now. I mean, I'm not sure we're ready for more chickens. So do I try to get a few more? Do we start another flock and try to get that up and going? Or what do we do for Chaska?
That's a tough question, and we're definitely going to have to think about that, work that out. If there are other people that have experience with this kind of thing, we'd love to hear any suggestions you might have. It's a sad day.
I mean, we've lost chickens before, and this was one of the least traumatizing losses, but
at least this one seemed to have gone peacefully in her sleep.
Yeah, but it's always hard.
Yeah.
It just makes me think back to, our whole journey, really.
Something that we have dealt with, something that we'll probably continue to deal with, especially in this lifestyle. But it's still sad when it happens every time.
Yeah, and this being the first loss on our homestead here.
This is the first loss on our homestead. Thanks a lot for joining us, everyone. We'll catch you on the next video.